Hi everyone, today we are going to paint another Christmas decoration. If you are new to my channel, I would love to let you know that I have all these sketches ready for you to download on my website for free. You can print it directly onto watercolor paper. I use 300 grams hot press watercolor paper that works on my home printer. I also already published one Christmas decoration tutorial video similar like this, and I've explained what kind of equipments I used for the painting. So for this one, we're just gonna start right on. What I love about watercolor painting is you can reuse those paints that has been left out on the palette. Just add more water and then reactivate the paint, and then it's good to go. That's what I do. I just use the same paints that I used for my last video, so the colors will be pretty much the same. I'm going to start with coloring the berries. I use the red color, thin paint, meaning a little bit of paint with lots of water for the first layer. I leave the white space for highlights because in watercolor we don't use white paints to create highlights, so I'm just going to leave a little bit of paper color, which is going to be the lightest color for this painting, as highlights. You probably can see better as I zoom in on the spot. And then you basically repeat the same process until all the berries are done. Because the size of this painting is quite small, I just use the small brushes. This one is size 3. Don't forget you can always rotate the paper so it's easier for you to paint. And also don't forget to leave the first part dry. Watercolor takes a little bit of time to dry, so make sure that you don't smudge it with your hand. And this is how the painting would look like after I finish the first layers on the berries. How the red color would turn out after it's fully dry. The color of the watercolor paint is always brighter when it's fully dry. So then you can see what kind of color, what the density of the paint you will use on the next layer. For this painting, because it's sort of a simple painting, I'm going to use just 2 layers. I think that will be enough. For the second layers, I still use the same red color, just a little bit more paint, so the paint will be a bit denser and contrast. And I apply to the part of the berries that are going to be darker. I'm using a wet clear brush to soften the edges of the color, so it creates a little bit of gradation. You can also look up on the internet on how to create a ball-shaped object with watercolor or with any coloring tools. It's pretty much the same. That's what I'm doing here. So here I'm using 2 paint brushes. One is with the red color and the other one just a wet clear brush. Painting with watercolor definitely requires a bit of patience, especially with a painting as this one. There's a lot of repeated process, but I think for me, at least, it's grounding. It calms me down and it makes me relax. After applying the second layer, we're pretty much done with the berries and we're going to move on the leaves. I am rotating the paper again, as you can see, because I like to start with the edge of the brush, so the sharp one, to start with the leaf shape, and I leave a space, a gap in the middle of the leaf to imitate the stem. So I start with dense color and I smudge the paint with the wet clear brush to create some kind of gradation. If I plan to make the gradation on the first layer, I find it easier to proceed with the painting because the first layer already creates the basic shape, if you know what I mean. If you've seen my videos before, I did more complicated tutorials such as face paintings. I think face painting is quite complicated, so I use many layers. I'm not sure if I use 4 or 5 layers. So for that kind of painting, it doesn't matter if the first layer you don't create gradation because you form that on the second or on the third layers. Because I create these videos for this Christmas, so I'm kind of hoping that everybody will be encouraged to try a simple watercolor paintings such as this one and the last video that I did. I made it very simple and easy to follow for an absolute beginner to start. Don't forget that this sketches is also already remade. I think I already published 3 Christmas sketches on my website for you. So you can start to think about maybe make this painting on a greeting card, or like what I did, I just printed on an A4 paper and put it on the frame. I think it will be a great personalized Christmas gift for your loved ones, or even just to hang it all around your favorite room or house, or even your workspace to bring the Christmas spirit closer to you. So as you can see, as I'm talking to you, I keep on rotating the paper as I'm proceeding to one leaf to another. And you can even color 2 or 3 leaves at the same time, so to make the process a little bit faster. And it depends what kind of watercolor paper that you're using. Some paper gets the paints drier quicker. So if you have that kind of paper that the paints is just dry too quickly, you can also just wet one part of the leaf in the beginning and then just do what I did. So that way the paper will stay wet a bit longer as you applying the gradation. For the leaves, I think because of the first layer, I already created a nice gradation, so it has enough contrast and color onto it. So I think I'm just going to leave them as simple as it is with just one layer. Now with watercolor, you can always add more at the end of your paintings. For example, I feel like I needed more leaves here and there, so I'm just going to improve and add more leaves. So here's how the painting looks like so far. It's pretty much almost done. The last part will be coloring the branches. So for this one, I'll just keep it simple. I'm going to use a very small fine brush. So my paintbrush collections have different grades and qualities, because I think for the smaller brush like this, it doesn't really matter if you buy the expensive or professional grade one or just a student one like I have on this video. It works quite well. So for these branches, I'm going to just apply the watercolor paint that I took directly from the pan. So what I did was I add some water on the pans to activate the color, and then just use the color as dense as it is because it's just for the branches. So I do want dense color to make the branches look sharp and contrast. Don't forget, you can always try on to a different paper before you start on this painting if you wasn't sure how the line's going to look like. So on this one, I'm going to use one type of brown, and then I'm adding a different kind of brown, which is a darker one, on the edges of the branches to create more shape. The sketches that I made is quite detailed, but it's not very precise, so it leaves you the room to improvise. Like for the branches, I will add more details closer to the leaves or closer to the berries to make it look more realistic. Coloring with a thin brush like this, it's pretty much the same as you're using a pencil or a pen. So it's easy and pretty much straightforward. So if you're a kind of person who still like to write on a piece of card for your Christmas gift for your loved ones, remember that you can always reproduce these paintings after you finish just one, or even add text on a computer. There's a lot of free graphic design software that you can do that, such as Canva. What you can do is scan this painting that you just did on a scanner or on your phone. Edit on your phone or on those free graphic design software, add text, and then reprint them on a thick paper, and then there you go, you're ready. You have your Christmas greeting cards. I'm going to add a little bit of finishing touch on this painting to create more artsy decoration looking. So what I did is I add a bit more paint on one brush and then use the other brush to tap that brush, so to create some sort of paintbrush spray brush effect throughout these paintings. You can use the same colors that you have been using in this painting, or add totally different color, for example like yellow, to brighten up the painting. Here I'll bring the painting closer to you so you can sort of see what effect that it created. And then we're pretty much done with this painting. What do you think? Do you like it? If you like this video and you want to support my channel, go ahead and check on the last video that I posted for another Christmas decoration, and I will also post another one for the Christmas theme decoration. So make sure you subscribe on my channel and turn on the notification so you won't miss it. If you haven't heard about me before, my name is Keisha and I'm a watercolor artist from Australia. Go to my website www.keishart.com.au to download all these free sketches, including the flower and the face portrait. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate your time investing on yourself and on my channel to learn watercolor paintings and to share the Christmas spirit this year. I hope to see you on the next videos. Bye!